Good evening, everyone. So good to be here. Our first session of the Revolutionary Soul Solution, remembering our innate magical nature. My name is Paola, and I am so happy to be here with all of you. Today, it is my intention to create a space for all of us to go within. I don't know where you are in the world. I know when you're going to be watching this video. And one thing I know is that when we get fearful, when we get into overanalysis paralysis, we sink. The other day, I was swimming in the ocean and I was noticing how I've been swimming for many, many years, and I don't need to have anything with me to be able to float on the ocean, even if it's in deep waters. And next to me, there was a close person to me that doesn't know how to swim. And she needed to have a lot of help and, a life jacket and all of that to be able to be in the ocean with us. And my observation was that because she hadn't learned how to swim, if someone were to take off the life jacket, within minutes she'd be sinking. And if I were to try to help her, she would sink me with her. And it was an interesting analogy because that's what fear does. That's what, when we forget who we are, our innate essence, that is what happens. We sink. Fear makes us sink, and then our mind kicks in, and then we get super, super stuck. And we are going through times right now where there's a lot going on. I don't have to tell you this news. I know you know. There's a lot going on. There's a lot of fear. I was having a little meeting before this with these beautiful individuals that I work with in spirit and consciousness. And one of our members said, there's a lot of fear in the world right now. And another beautiful member said there's a lot of misunderstandings, misinformation. We're getting bombarded with all of these ideas and news and unexplainable things happening in the world. And if we go here, we don't find any logical reasoning to it. So in this session called the Revolutionary Soul Solution, I'm going to invite us all to go into our hearts, to feel how we're feeling, to hold space for ourselves, and to find some peace. Peace begins with me. Peace begins with me. If you want to make a difference in the world, if you want to make a difference in your family, peace begins with you. That's how we can collaborate. That's how, I see a lot of people putting, my prayers are with Ukraine. Well, let's pray for Ukraine today. Let's do it. Let's pause right here, right now, and pray for Ukraine. It is also my intention to pray for you. So if you have any prayer request right now, please put it in the chat. Hi, Nikki. I see your name. Hi. If you are tuning in right now, I'd love to see your name. Before we go into a moment of silence, let's just take a moment to honor you for getting online here with me right now. I see Cambo Holistic. Hi, Darren. I see you on Instagram. I see Nikki. I think you're on Facebook. So we're streaming through different platforms. So if you are with us right now, please say hello and tell us where you are tuning in, what we're about to do. Hi, Kim. Oh, Kim, I miss you. It's so good to see you here. Hi. We're going to take a moment to pause and go into our heart. So if you have the time right now, it's not going to take too much effort. It's gonna take a little bit of going through your resistance of pausing, I've noticed myself lately with this addiction to thinking, addiction to doing. And I've been observing this addiction, this resistance, and I talked to it and I said, let's just pause for 1 minute. Just give me 1 minute. And I've been tricking myself into giving myself 1 minute, and sometimes 1 minute in a great day will end up in 1 hour. So let's take a moment, all of us together, to pause. Hi, Dana. Thank you for being here. So good to see you. Kirsten from Virginia. Let's see. We have some comments. Hi, Kirsten. Nikki's in Florida. So good to see you guys here. I see Osvaldo. Hi, Osby. So good to reconnect with you the other day. David. Hey, David. So good to see you here. Hi, CR Apuy. I'm seeing some of you on Instagram. I'm seeing some of you on Facebook. Hi, Kelly. Thank you for being here. I'm so grateful you're here. So, as I said, today's intention is to find some quietude, and I would love to pray for you. So if right now you have a prayer request, something that is going on in your life, this is the time to put it in the chat, and I am honored to do this for you. So please think about that. Those of you, Kelly or Dana or Darren, if you don't mind, put it in the chat that we're receiving prayer requests. These are my prayer angels that are supporting me today in this chat. Hi, Ale. I would love to do this in Spanish at some point. Yes. It's coming up. Hola, Ale. It's good to see you. So if you have any prayer requests, if there's something going on in your life or you're concerned about what's going on in the world, please put your comments in the chat. I am going to offer a word for you. The prayer that I'm going to offer for you today is not beseeching, is not begging, it's just realizing what's already there. If what we're seeing in the world or in our minds is war, we're going to declare and affirm peace. The peace that surpasses understanding is right here, right now with us. So, hi, Marisela. Hi, Marisela. So good to see you here. It's been a while. Yay. Yeah. Hi, Nikki. I pray for my brother Darren that he continues his journey in Peru. I think Darren is back in the States, but yes, his journey is a sacred journey. He's a light warrior. All right. Marisela for peace. Okay, Marisela, thank you for your prayer request. CR Yupui for finding life's meaning. Okay. All right. Beautiful. All right. So let's begin there. Just know that I'm going to be holding a prayerful field, a sacred field. If you're just joining in, please put your prayer request in the chat and I'll read it. I'll read it after I finish this first set of prayers. So I'm going to invite you to pause right now. If you're driving, if you're in a place where you cannot close your eyes, that it's okay. You can slow down your breath. As we slow down the breath, we slow down the thoughts, the overthinking. Especially strong minds out there, you know who you are. That overanalysis, that overthinking has brought you all the way here. So today, let's pause, breathe, and say thank you to that strong mind that you have. We're just going to begin with a couple of deep breaths. Sometimes we feel helpless about what's going on in our lives or what's going on in the world. Just know that by you slowing down and taking a deep breath, we're taking a deep breath for one another. For those right now that cannot have the luxury to pause and breathe because fear is too overwhelming, because life is too busy. Let's take the next deep breath with the intention of breathing for the world. Let go. And so, how grateful I am to be right here, right now, pausing, taking a moment to slow down, to breathe this breath of life. How grateful I am for this technology that allows us to be in each other's presence, even though we're not physically present with one another, but we're energetically present, intentionally present with one another in this field of consciousness. How grateful to know that whoever is online right here, right now, is sharing this field of consciousness with all of us. And that this beautiful, profound, and simple breath is enough. Recognizing right here, right now, the presence, the power of the one mind, the one spirit. Source is all there is. Universe, God, it goes by many names. And what I know to be true about this presence is that it's never an absence. That is always right there, closer than our own breath. The presence of love, of beauty. Feel into it right now. It's right there where you are sitting. It's right there where Maricela is, where CR Hoy is, where Darren is, where Nikki is, where Maria Julia is, with Alex is, and every single person that has tuned in, right where you are, you who are listening to the voice that is speaking through your phone, through your computer. You are one with the one in this moment. And so it is from this mystic moment, this moment of mysticism, of realizing our oneness with the one energy of all there is. I know the right where our brothers and sisters in Ukraine are. They're one with Source. They're right where they are. The spirit of love is. And so it is from right here, right now, that I realize that love is the purpose of our life, is the meaning of our life. And right where C.R. Apoy is, he is revealing and expressing the beauty of the cosmos as the purpose and the meaning of his life or her life. That the fact that C.R. Apoy's heart is beating in this moment, the fact that it's beating in this moment is the evidence that he's already fulfilling the meaning of his existence. His light is illuminating the world just by existing. I know that right where Darren is in this moment, his journey is illuminated by the central sun, by spirit. That every step of his journey, as he becomes more to what he came here to be, is it's held and supported by the wisdom of the living spirit of this universe. That every step is clear, that he understands exactly what the next step is and what the next step is. His life is sacred. Darren's life is a sacred life. And it is with great joy that the universe opens the door for him to shine his beautiful light, to give his precious gifts to the world. I declare and I decree that right there where Maricela is, Maricela Rocha is, the peace is. The peace that surpasses understanding is what Maricela is made of. The right at the center of her heart. Peace. That every breath that she takes is a breath infused and overflowing with peace. It cannot be any different. Maricela is made in the image of likeness of spirit, and spirit is pure peace. So therefore I know that right where Maricela is, there is peace. And in this moment, I affirm that right there where our brothers and sisters in Ukraine are, love is, God is, spirit is. And I'm not denying the news and the facts and all of those things that we're listening that are happening in this country. I'm not denying that, but I know that above that, there is a power and a presence, the creator of all the cosmos, of all the stars, of all there is, that all that we can see and all of the unseen. And there are not impossibles for this power. This power is above any governments, any ideas. And anything that denies the love and the power and the presence of the one spirit of this universe, holding, supporting, protecting this country, right here, right now, is dissolved and sent back to the nothingness where it came from. I know that the vibration of love is the highest vibration there is. The entire world sends this love to our brothers and sisters in Ukraine. I know that love is triumphant over any circumstance. There is no bigger, greater power than love. And we're all unified in this field of love. All of us are right here in this beautiful, prayerful field. We're oozing, we're emanating this love. And we cover this country with peace, with love, with light. I can see it now. It's happening. Peace. Peace triumphs over anything. I know this. It is our nature. And in this beautiful realization, I'm just grateful. Grateful. Grateful for the words spoken. Grateful to know that it is done. Miracles are happening now. Good news are happening now. I can see it. And I release this word. I let go. I let God. And I say, and so it is. Amen. Amen. Okay. So, thank you guys. So, let me see your comments. Uh, I see Maricela, Darren, you're welcome. Huli for peace, yes. Diana Lemus, hi from LA. I pray for love and peace within and in the world. I pray for strength, purpose, and live life with authenticity. And so it is, Diana. Amen, says Huli. Beautiful as always. This is beautiful. Thank you, Darren. Let me see. CR Upui, what's your name? I should have asked you before. What was your name? When I was praying for you, I was there with you, but I couldn't say your name out loud. If you want to share it. Hi, Tani. Thank you. Thank you. So, yeah, today we have dedicated beautiful 20 minutes. I'm going to stay here for a little longer. If you have any prayer requests, I can go for another round of prayer. I just want to say that I'm going to be praying for the world, for you, every Monday in the month of March. I'm going to be live on Instagram, on YouTube, on Facebook, on any platform there is. I'm going to be live every Monday, 6 p.m. Central Time or Costa Rica time. As you know, I'm in Costa Rica. So if you have any prayer requests that you want me to include, maybe you won't be able to go online with me, you can always send me a message on private message on Facebook or Instagram, and I can bring it to the next Monday, and I'll be holding you in prayer. And also, it is my intention to pray for the world. We are going through incredible times. I don't want to put any other adjective than incredible. These are times of change, and these are painful times, and there are also magical times because a lot is shifting. It's like that story of the caterpillar coming out of the cocoon. It takes about 13 days, and if you observe it may seem like the being inside the cocoon goes through a lot of pain, through a lot of struggle. And I feel that the world, we're in this cocoon and we're going through those birthing pains, and we're going to make it to the other side. We're going to spread our wings and give birth to a new earth. It's happening now. It's not that we're going to, it's happening now. So I would love for you to join me to do this together, to hold the field of prayer when one or more get together with the same purpose of expanding, of knowing that we're made of love, made of peace. We make this field even more powerful. Just realizing, remember, we're not trying to make anything happening. It's already happening. We're realizing it's already there. I'll expand on that on the next Mondays. Monday, 6 p.m. I'm going to be online with you. Kelly says prayers for a new month, the end of winter season and the beginning of spring. Yes, Kelly, thank you for bringing that up. Yes, it is spring in the northern hemisphere, and it's a beautiful time to close that period of more darkness, so the period of going within and giving birth to a new season. Now we can use this as a symbol to welcome new beginnings in our lives. And I just love the analogy of the seasons of our lives. We're constantly changing seasons. And the more we develop our spiritual muscle, our resiliency, our spiritual authority, with more grace, we can navigate this season. So thank you, Kelly, for reminding us that we're coming into spring. So let's use this month of March, as Kelly says, as a symbolic month to give birth to a new season, for things to start blooming Um, Healing is painful, yet worth it, says Nikki. Let me see. Kiros Tanya. Tanya says, I pray for the health of my dear friend Amelia, who recently became a mom and has been facing health challenges. Ray. Carol. Hi, Carol. Yes. Hi, Carol. Carito. Yeah, I remember we used to dance hip hop together. Yes, Tani. Okay, for your friend Amelia. Let's go for another short round of prayer. If you're online and you want me to pray for you, please put it in the chat. We just received another prayer request for Amelia that she's going through some health challenges. Let's see. I don't see any more prayers for a new month. Okay, Kelly, I'm going to include that in this second round. And Diana, she said to live a life with authenticity. All right. Let me see. I know there's a little delay. So I'm going to just start it and I'm going to open my eyes a little bit and see if there's any other prayer requests. So Amelia, new season, Kelly. All right. I'm going to close my eyes one more time. And if you can close your eyes, close it with me. We already created this beautiful field that is already activated. And I am just so grateful for this field of love. Recognizing right here, right now, the presence of love, beauty, unconditional peace, unconditional love, the one and only power, the one and only presence, spirit. And I know that each and every single one of us is one with it. We are one with the one. Feel it into that. Feel into that in this moment. The right where you are, spirit is. Breathing your life, beating your heart. Right there where you're sitting, where you're listening to this, there is a presence walking right beside you, through you, as you. And so it is from this oneness consciousness that I affirm that this beautiful new season, if you're in the northern hemisphere, spring, if you're in the southern hemisphere, it's autumn. The right where you are, the seasons of your life are guided by love, guided by light. The right in the center of our beingness, there is a joyful, childlike spirit that welcomes with ease and grace each season of our life. And this season of our lives is a good season because spirit is goodness, is benevolence. Spirit is always pulsing life through us, always giving and never withholding. So I declare and I decree that this month of March, this new season in this world, is a season of miracles, is a season of good news. It's a season where the world comes together for peace, where the world comes together to realize that this is a new era, that this is a new world, and that anything that obstructs or denies the love and the peace that we are as a human race, goes back to the nothingness where it came from. It is transmuted. Any distortion, any illusion of fear is transmuted into love, into more beauty. I can see it. There's an emergence of beauty, of unity, of community in the world. More and more of us waking up to the truth that we are one with Source, and together we are powerful. Together we are the presence of the intelligence of this universe. And there's nothing that can touch this beauty, this love, and this presence. I declare and I decree that Amelia, that right where she is, the wholeness is right there with her. That every cell, every organ, every molecule of her body temple is one with the intelligence of love. The same intelligence that created the cosmos is the same intelligence that is in Amelia body temple. I know that she's held and supported by this intelligence, that her body right here, right now knows how to be in harmony, how to be in order. I can see it. It's happening. It's happening right here, right now. Wholeness, vitality, energy, miracles in Amelia's life. I am so thankful for this realization. I'm so thankful for the words spoken. I'm so thankful for this time together. I know that it is done. So I release this word unto the loving law that has already said yes. And I simply say, and so it is. Amen. 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 Beautiful. Thank you, guys. All right. So let me see. I don't see any more comments. Thank you so much, everyone, for tuning in. I'm going to be here next Monday. Please send me your prayer requests if you have any comment below this video. I love to see your comments there. Thank you. Thank you for saying yes, to a new way, of living. I've named this sessions the Revolutionary Soul Solution because there's always a spiritual solution to all of our human problems. Yes. All right. Have a beautiful rest of your week, and I will see you next Monday. Invite your friends. Goodbye.